All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen and go into the classroom. And here's your Google Classroom. And I just emailed everyone and let them know we're having class. We're in session now. If you scroll down, this is our lesson for today. This week, we will be discussing purpose, business case, and business structures. What is a business case? We're going to define that, why we create a business case, and we're going to define that also, and how to use the template that's going to be placed into your form, to fill out your form that's going to be placed in your classroom. Today, we also have extra materials in your homework, in your material classroom, excuse me. Your extra materials include your business structure, and this is choosing the right structure for your business. It's a YouTube video for 6 minutes. You will also have a business structure class presentation, which we're going to give today live, and we'll put the recording in the back in the classroom for you for later on for reviewing. And we also have what is an EIN, an employment identification number. And that's an 8-minute YouTube version class also. I don't have my glasses on. Excuse me.
I thought those were because you had those in the class and the streaming, right?
Yes.
Area. Okay, yeah, because I watched them a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Did you? You watched the business? Yeah, I did. This
I
business
did.
structure. Yeah, the class was, I tried to give you guys 2 weeks worth of class ahead of time so that y'all prepare for today. So I'm glad you did that, because if you have any questions over the homework assignment or the materials in the back classroom, please just stop me and let me know. And so it'll be perfect.
Okay, so when you say the back classroom, what part of it is the back classroom?
Oh, I'm in the classroom. I keep saying, I'm so used to saying back office, sissy, that it from my business that I got to remember this is just a classroom, not a back classroom, but it's just a classroom.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I keep doing that. Yeah, it's right underneath your classwork. That's right here.
Oh, okay. Beyonce said, I'm sorry, Marshallita said she is listening.
The passcode?
No, she said she's having tech issues, but she's listening.
Okay.
I think.
That's okay, sissy. Did you find out what she was missing, sis?
I'm texting her now.
And I put the link in the classroom too for them. The Zoom link.
Okay.
It's right. The first announcement, it says it's class time, and she can click on that Zoom link. And the passcode is the Vision 2023.
Okay, so do you always put them in the classroom? Because I always go to the email.
Yeah, I do it in the classroom just in case you guys are in there before class.
You're on. I don't see y'all. Is Latanya? Can you see Latanya?
Oh wait. Yeah, let's see.
She's on.
Yeah, she's on. I'm gonna move everybody over to panelists so they can talk. There we go, you guys. Hello, good evening, ladies. The only thing we're going over so far that you have missed is that we're just reviewing what we're going over today. That's it. All right. So let's just keep reviewing this real quick and we'll see if she makes it on. Okay, we also will be going over our business case training doc. That's a Word document that you will be filling out. And all the questions that we had before in your homework assignments will be the answers to your business case. So see how we're kind of marinating our homework assignment with what business case and your business matrix, what you have to fill out to give to SBA. So it all answer it. So all you gotta do is answer your homework assignments, and then you'll have it all put into a good package. We'll go over small business administrative of what they looking for as far as the matrix and everything like that. The contents that you have in your classrooms are, we want to review common business structure. We also have a combined different business structure. And then we want to compare the business structures. We want to make sure that you pick a business structure that fits your business and you don't have to pay extra taxes or double taxes. So we're going to teach you in this lesson and go over what structure you should pick while you're in what you're in right now is called the pre-development stage of your business. And then you can transfer your business structure into another structure as you develop and as you grow even more. And we will go over some of that today. As you see, we have 5 common types of business. This is, I gave you a website to go look at the information that we are going over today in class. With these 2 videos, business structure choice and what is in EIN is also in our class presentation today. I want to make sure that you guys had the instruction from SBA and other corporations to make sure that you had the correct information, and that makes you get confident in selecting your business structure, and also instruction on how to get your employment identification number. The last thing down here is our business case, and we will be going over that as well. Yay, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Ms. Brown. Okay, guys, we are going to get ready to go into our presentation at this time. Are there any questions on the homework assignments, how to get into it? What should I have done already? Any questions at all before we go into our presentation?
Okay, so the one that we were supposed to have done tonight was the 9-page assignment.
The vision, yes.
What was the name of it?
Your vision, I believe it is.
Your vision, is that the name of it?
Let me go back in the classroom. What we did last week, it's in your classroom under July 18th, edited on July the 19th. I took out your homework assignment where some of your answers do not have to be mandatory, because you may not know those answers yet. And if you don't know those answers that's on your homework assignment, just need more research. And that way I'm receiving when you guys respond. And what I'm doing is taking your response and making your own book, and I'm researching what you don't know. And so I can give you further instruction of how to do your personal business instead of the group. I want to make sure you guys have 101 to get your business off and running by the time we're done with this, or have the confidence at least to do it, because it's up to you whether or not you want to do it or not.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still looking to make sure I did the right assignment.
Okay, so I'm scrolling down here. You see this one right here? Wait, form.
I see the slide that you have up.
Okay, hold on. Oh, do you? Okay, sorry. Thank you. So for your classwork, I go into classwork. It makes it a lot easier instead of stream. I go into classwork. And what we did last week was
it executing?
Yes, executing learning. Very good. Thank you, Sissy. Yes, executing learning. And if you see right here, this is our recording of our Zoom meeting.
Uh-huh.
And then you scroll down. It says your homework assignment, your vision
The
to participate.
classic.com.
Say that again.
That link that says the app.classic.com.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Don't have to, but the main thing is your vision.
Oh,
That one was to participate during class. If you wanted to in Zoom, you could have answered your questions while we were going over the subjects. You don't have to do that. That was just a demonstration for in class if you wanted to answer questions while we were going through the presentations. And I wanted to see how you guys like doing that. That way you guys can fill out your answers while you're in class, your homework assignments. So I was just testing it out. But if you scroll down further, you'll see the assignments are down here at the bottom. And these are all the videos on everything we went over in our presentations for your strengths. And then if you
so
scroll
the
down,
homework assignment says your business, and it's a
yes,
PDF. So I didn't do
yes,
that part. I've got to go
okay.
back and do that. What problem?
And it's no
Oh, it's
problem if
asking
you,
the same questions though.
yeah, that's what I was telling you. If you don't want to do the PDF, I'll take that off. Don't want to do the PDF, you just do, all I'm asking you guys to do is the Google form ones. The PDFs, when I send you a PDF or a Word form, that is for you. That is strictly for you to write down notes as you're watching these videos, or that it's just a scheme of the same questions, just so that you can have a note page to write in your answers. The main homework assignments are these Google Forms.
The Google.
This is how I can communicate with you guys and build you guys' own
Oh,
personal
I don't know. I said
workbook.
I can't type the answers in this thing. I kept trying. On the other
Okay.
thing, I clicked on the link, and that's what I was answering the question. So I have to go back.
Oh, okay.
I'll go back and do that.
Yeah.
Submit it. Okay.
Okay, so this is our strength-based one. This was for last week, our form. And see, you have to put your email in here. That's the only way you're going to be able to answer those questions. And once you put your email in there, it'll allow you to answer all the questions and go to the next page. See, without the email in there, it won't let you go nowhere. So if I put my email address in our homework assignment, I'm gonna start, I should have did this in first beginning. Sorry, ladies. So I put my answer in, my email address, and now watch. It'll go to the next page, right?
Hold on. Let me open it back up.
Okay.
Okay, so you click on your business vision, which I did, but I don't see anywhere for me to put my email address.
There's nowhere okay.
I clicked on it. It says your business vision PDF. So I clicked on that. Is that the right one?
Oh, no. Okay, go back out and go down to where it says Google Forms. Hold on.
Pull it back up. Okay, go back out.
So, classroom.
Oh, go back to classwork.
Classwork. Sorry. Yes, classwork.
Okay, I'm in classwork.
Okay, go down to July the 19th.
Executing.
Yes.
Learning to lead. Okay.
Okay. Now you scroll all the way down until you get to the forms materials at the bottom. And see the Google Forms where it says Gallup Building Strength. That's a Google form. And Gallup Enhanced Self-Awareness. Only those are the ones that you guys have to do for your assignments.
Oh, the one that says Gallup. Wait a minute. Gallup Building. Gallup Learning Your Strength. Gallup Building Strength, and Gallup Enhanced Self. Is that awareness? Yeah.
Yes. So only those Google Forms you will have to do. The one, and if you click on that, I want to make sure you can get into it.
Oh, okay.
The other one is down here in Business Vision, that main one you're talking about. But I just want to make sure you can click on that form and get into it. If not, I need to do some administrative.
Okay, I'm gonna click on Learning Your Strength.
Okay.
It says view only.
It says view only.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You
Can you
click
do
on
me one
edit.
more favor then? I'll go back in that one and get that one. Can you go to your classroom and go scroll down to business vision? Make sure
Scroll
that
down,
one's not done.
scroll down to which one? Your business vision?
Yes,
That one doesn't say Google though. It just says PDF.
it does. Okay. Oh, okay.
So does it say your vision?
Your vision.
Your
Yeah, go
vision.
down to go
Okay.
scroll down a little bit more and go to the headings that says business vision.
Okay, go. Oh, under the heading business vision.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you see your wait a minute. Do you see it says your vision and it has 2 items under it?
Yeah.
Okay, your vision. So that Google form over, don't worry about the PDF. That's just for your information for you to print out to help you. But this Google form right here, can you click on that and see if you can sign into that?
What Google form? I
Okay,
clicked
it says,
on the link that says your vision. That's what I'm supposed to click on.
yes,
It
your
says
vision.
model your vision Google form. Okay, click on that. Let me see. Okay.
Do you see where you can put your email in that?
I do. These are okay. This assignment. I thought this was an assignment we've done already.
This is the main
The
one that
Yeah,
answers all those questions. And I thought you answered this already because I have
I did.
your, okay,
I
you
did, but
did.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know I did the wrong assignment. So I'm missing something then, I guess.
No. Last week I gave us a pass. This week we're going to be working on the Gallup building a strength. I want to make sure everyone got done with the vision before you had to move on to your leadership strength base.
Okay.
So this week you will be doing the Gallup strength base homework assignment. Which is that one that we were on previous. Hold on. I done lost all control, y'all.
Okay. We need to do that one. Okay.
Okay. So this week we will be, Lord have mercy, trying y'all. So this week we'll be answering, and I'll get them all organized for you guys, but sorry that they're not. I'm just going as God leads me and which subjects to teach as we go. But this week we will be answering your strength-based one. I mean, next week we'll be answering your strength-based one. I want to make sure everybody has their vision one homework assignments done. Those who have vision homework assignments will be looking for an email from me with their own starting their own personal workbook with your answers of which you gave me in your workbook. So you're going to be receiving another journal that looks kind of like the journal I put in the back office. So you guys just to print out for right now. You guys are going to receive another journal just like that one, but with your information in it, your answers to your assignment homework, your leadership step, and then we're also going to be going over one-on-one on, excuse me, your business plan, your business matrix, and your business case. Those 3 things are going to be in your working journal, so you guys can have forever. So you guys can always come back to this book and revise your visions and your mission statements. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, from now on, I'll put more plainer instructions. Thank you for teaching me. Y'all teach the teacher. I love it. I will start putting instructions in the announcement and it will show up in your stream. But if you want to do your homework assignment, click to your classwork, okay? Any other questions? Thank you.
I think what's confusing are the dates.
Are the dates? Okay.
The dates are confusing. me. I mean, because when I look at the dates and I don't know that there are assignments because I didn't even realize we were supposed to be working on that one this week. When I completed it, it was just me just clicking on something and
Yes.
filling it in.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll see if this class has a I'll build you guys a calendar.
Okay.
Have the home assignments on the calendar. I see a calendar right up here. I will build that calendar this week, and every week you guys will have it on the calendar and the link to that assignment only on that date.
Okay.
How about that?
Cool. That'll work.
Go ahead, teach me. I told you I'm new at this. I've always wanted to be a teacher, taught in the military for a little bit, but yeah, you're just teaching the teacher, and I love it. I appreciate it. Does anyone else? Don't be afraid to speak up. I love correction, ladies. Let me know if you guys are having difficulties, because by the time we're done with this, like I said, I want to give you guys a journal workbook that has your business that you can get started, period. That's it. That's our goal together, and that's why we're here. Well, let's get started with this week's, guys. I'm so excited. Excited about next week. It's already in your back office, and we're gonna get started. To get to your assignment for this week, I'm gonna change it. Never mind. I don't have to explain that. We're gonna change it and put it on the calendar for you. All right. Let me get back to our slideshow. Are you on purpose? That's the question I want you guys to ponder for yourself. Are you on purpose? What is purpose? Let's talk about what is purpose. Purpose first. We are here because, let me move everything out my way. I learned that. You know what, this is up. All right. We are here because each one of you guys have a purpose, and you want to bring that purpose to pass. Excuse me. Organizational effectiveness starts with your company's why. Why are you here? I know y'all getting tired of hearing that same old question, but it's on purpose that I keep asking you that same question. Because as long as I'm triggering why you are here, you'll start thinking in the back of your head, and pretty soon, starting in 2 weeks, you'll be practicing your elevator speech. When I say, why are you here? All of a sudden, you're going to automatically start your elevator speech in your mind. I'm here because I want to bring affordable housing to veteran women who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder and are survivors of sexual trauma in the military. I want to be able to bring their family to an affordable housing with wraparound services that will make them self-sufficient and heal their wounds from their trauma. See how quick that was, ladies? That's our elevator speech. And that's what we're going to work on for you. But first, we have to keep asking the question, why are you opening this business? Why? Identify your organization purpose and strategy, then align your operation models around them. So your purpose, then strategy, your vision, then your mission steps. Those are the same words, just switched around, saying it in a different way. Since most of our organization's purpose aren't clear because of their strategic and operation models are misaligned and unable to deliver optimal results. They have a vision, but the mission statement doesn't even direct back to that vision. So that causes a misalignment. Before creating an organization strategy to help your company communicate a clear purpose and examine how the organization's purpose is effective, the culture and the strategy will translate into your operations model. Achieving organization effectiveness through the following four things. First, by refining or redefining your organization purpose. Why are you here? Analyzing your organization strategy and creating cultural alignment with its across all levels. And cultural alignment even if you're your own sole proprietor, you're the only person working in your business, you think about that when you're going out to vendors. You still have to connect with someone. You still have to partner with someone. So when I'm reading it to you and you're a sole proprietor, just think of it that way when I'm saying cross alignment, your culture. Optimize individuals and team performance to deliver on your strategy. That's the third point. The fourth and last one is to provide a strong foundation of structure, systems, and we're gonna have a lesson on systems, and process that support and sustain execution. Your systems work for you automatically. For instance, Facebook. I have a Facebook Meta, business Meta page that has all my pages on it for my businesses, and I can go in there and on the calendar, I can schedule a post from here until 6 months down the road. And I would never have to be on Facebook again. See how that system worked for me where I don't have to touch Facebook again. We're going to build those types of systems for your businesses too. To be effective, an organization must first have the right purpose, which answers the questions why we exist, the organization strategy and current flow from this purpose together. They answer the question, how will our organization fulfill its purpose? The strategy and culture are optimized through the organization operation model. And this is how you make it effective. First, it's the people, who you choose to employ, who you choose to partnership with, who you choose to be subcontractors. Next is the process. Are you stating a clear process of what your expectation is and what their expectation is of you? Clear process. And then the structure, your systems. Does your email automatically reply back and let them know you will give an answer in 24 hours? Or do you have frequent questions that people always ask your business and you can put them in your frequent question? We're going to build a web page with your frequent questions on it. See how simple the systems, the process, and the people. What is purpose? Excuse me, guys. Let's look at what the word says about the purpose. Let's look at the purpose in Strong's Hebrew Lexicon Dictionary. It's Strong's number 62, asaf, which means to gather for any purpose, to include, to receive, to take away, to remove by destroying or leaving behind, put up or restore. Also, it means to assemble. Aren't you assembling a team to build your generational wealth? Yes, you are. It also means bring, consume, get, loose, put together, recover, like in health, and be rewarded and withdraws. The purpose of Proverbs, these are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. Their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline and to help them understand the insight of the wise. So you see their purpose, the purpose of, we found out Proverbs, the purpose in Proverbs is to teach, to discipline, to help, and to give insight. But not only just that, the purpose is to teach the people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple knowledge and discernment to the young. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the word of the wise and their riddles. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Isn't it amazing how the word of God even tells us that we have to research, we have to understand, we have to get guidance. You know, I mean, Even the word tells us in business, this is teaching us business now, telling us that we need to gain the knowledge and get discernment of what our business industry is so that we can solve the problem that we are here to solve. And the last thing on that point, I do want to know, the fear of the Lord is the foundation. So why not keep the Lord in your business? You have to keep the Lord there because truly you will have true knowledge and wisdom. The other word for purpose is the bar, sorry, which means a word by implication, a matter when you speak. That's purpose. When you speak about it, it's purpose. Or things, a cause, an act, advice, affair, answer, because of, and get this, y'all, a book is a purpose. A business is a purpose. Care is a purpose. Case, cause, commandment, cancel, unscarities, or lack. Did y'all see that? It teaches us this in the Bible about business. Counseling on scarcity, and lack of something. You're about to counsel somebody in your business on your product that they needed. Decree, do, duty, power, promise, provision, question. What? Purpose is a question? Yes. In order to get the question answered, you got to see the purpose of it. Reason, report, request, say. Let's talk about it. And guess what? A task. These are all purpose-driven things. Get all the advice and instructions you can so that you may be wise, that the rest of your life, you can make many plans, but guess what? But the Lord's purpose will prevail. That's in Proverbs 19 through 21. But we're not done. The word gives us even more instruction in Romans 8:28. And it says, and we know that God causes everything to work together for our good of those who love God. And guess what? And are called according to his purpose for them. What is God's purpose for you? What is it? It's this business. And that's why we're going to gain wisdom from the word, from physical, from other mentors, from other businesses. We're going to make sure that you know your industry and gain wisdom so that you can bring generational wealth. We're not done. Romans 10:2 through 4. I know that the enthusiasm they may have of God, but it is misdirected zeal. For they do not understand God's way of making people right with himself. Refusing to accept God's way, they cling to their own way of getting right with God by trying to keep the law. For Christ has already accomplished the purpose for which the law was given. Or it can be stated, for Christ is the end of the law. As a result, all who believe in him are made right with him. So if we have misdirected zeal and we don't gain an understanding what God wants for us to bring to pass, it's going to be all messed up, you guys. But because Christ came and he settled everything for us, everything was finished on the cross, even the vision that God gave you is already finished. So guess what? When he created you, before he created you in your mother's womb, he already put everything, all this business vision in you. And everything that you need to bring this business to pass, he already inputted in you. Let's go to Matthew. I think we have one more after this. Matthew 5:17 through 18. Don't misunderstand why I have came. Now, this is Christ, the reason why he came. I did not come to abolish the law of Moses or writing of the prophets. No, I came to accomplish these purpose. I tell you the truth, until heaven and earth disappear, not even the smallest detail of God's law will disappear until its purpose is achieved. And the same thing goes for you. You you're going to have this passion. Believe me, I've had this passion burning in me for this business class and for Shepherd's Transformation Mansion, for people to gain self-sufficiency since college. So it's going to hold on to you until when? Until the purpose is achieved. So let's find out one more word in the word for it, for purpose. First Thessalonians 2, chapter 2, verses 2-4. You know how badly we had been treated in Philippi, just before we came to you, and how much we suffered there. Yet our God gave us the courage to declare his good news to you boldly, in spite of great opposition. So you can see we are not preaching with an deceit or impure motives or trickery, for we speak as a messenger approved by God to be entrusted with the good news. Our purpose is to please God, not people. He alone examines the motives of our heart. And the reason why I put this as the very last scripture that I want you guys to really hear is our purpose is to please God, not people. So the people pleasing, we're going to work on that with this scripture. The not be able to stand our nose when we put our boundaries up of our business case and what we have to do. Excuse me, those are our boundaries. Our vision and our mission steps are our boundaries. We can't veer off and be a people pleaser just because somebody needs us at this moment. No, God is setting these boundaries for your business so that it's okay to stand in your authority and say, no, I'm sorry, not at this time. I am not able to help you because at this time, God has me on a mission to bring about the vision. And if they don't understand that, recommend them to someone else. But you cannot please everybody while you're going through this. We're going to need you to focus. First, I'm going to learn that. First, we have to focus on completing what steps that we have started now before moving on to another step. What is a business case? The business case outlines the business rationale for undertaking the projects. Now, projects and programs are kind of the same. For nonprofit is a program. Like this business class is one of our projects, but we have many more. We want to open up a daycare. We want to open up affordable housing. We also want to open up a community center. See, those are different projects. So we focus on one project at a time. Why create business case? The business case is the first step in initiation phase of a project. The purpose of the business case is to assist organizations, stakeholders in making decisions regarding the viability, of proposal for investments. You can bring this, when you finish this business case and your SBA business matrix, you can take it to investment and be like, here's my business plan. That's how far we want to go with this. The intended audience for the business case is key stakeholders, such as senior executive leadership, your management team, or guess what? This you can write into a partnership, or for your part of it'll be your contractor's partnership. It'll be put in there. The case document documents the business problems. First, the problem, what problem are you solving? Possible solutions, and then your recommendations. The business case can be a precursor to the feasibility study, and we will get into the feasibility study real soon. It starts off with your executive statement, overview, and background. Opportunity. What is the problem? Problem statement. Describe the business opportunity or problem that this investment plans to address. The total investments may include business process, your technology, your systems, your products, or your services. That's what we want written down in there. What is your business process, your systems, your technology, your products, or your services? Your background will describe the relevant history of your business environment, your culture. That's your culture. And culture and your environment is how you do business, and drives that help articulate the background needs for the case. What is your story? You guys heard my story. I'm a disabled veteran, survivor of sexual assault, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety. Because of all these things I have suffered and experienced, I have experienced homelessness, um, foster care. I have lived experience as a molestation and a rape survivor outside of the military. So because of all these lived experiences, I want to build a safe haven. That is my story, for others to heal from all their trauma. The scope. Your scope is identifying what is expected to be in and out scope for the investment. That means, just how I was saying, your boundaries, you won't go beyond that boundary of your mission steps. If something distracts you and it's not a part of that mission step, you're going to say, oh, that's a distraction. I need to put that aside, write it in my journal, so I can remember that I need to do it, because it's coming up for some reason in your thought process. It's just out of timing. That's all. And that's why I have journal pages for you guys, your thoughts, your emotion. I want you guys to write those thoughts down, because we're going to deal with them. We're going to make sure that we don't miss out on them, but we want to put them in the right timing. Scopes include business process of how to produce your products or services. So we're gonna break it down. Whatever your products is, we're gonna break it down to, what do you need to produce that service? Do you need workbooks to hand out? Do you need do you just need flyers for them, or do you just need a homework assignment for them, or do you need t-shirts, ink, printer, all those things that we're gonna break each one of them down, but we're gonna do that on our one-on-one. We're gonna do a generic one as a class, but then I want you guys to schedule one-on-one time so we can break down each minute part of your product or your services. Potential solution is your case. Your business case is going to ask you to write down your potential solution. Describe the current solutions that's available. So guess what? We're about to do some research about your industry. Who in your location, how many, and it's not even who, how many of the same type of business is in your location? What are they doing? See, the reason why we want to look at theirs, we want to do it better. Or we don't have to reinvent the wheel either of a company if it's one's already modeled, but we put our own special story in it and our unique identity in it, if that makes sense. Describe the current solution available on the market and use the other organizations that addresses the opportunities or problems. And another thing too, believe it or not, some businesses don't even mind you reaching out to them to get knowledge off of them. They love to give wisdom. Just like right now, I have been blessed to be a Verizon mentor, business mentor. So what they do is they ask me questions and I mentor them. Businesses love to give mentor out, that especially those who have a purpose of helping others become self-sufficient. Reach out and find more information. Here's the example of a business case for Shepherd's Transformation Management. Our business opportunity to solve the problems to be solved is to extend the supply of permanent affordable housing for homeless individuals and members of low and very low income families by utilizing the energy and the talent of the economically disadvantaged elders and veterans. Do you see what problem I'm solving? I'm solving affordable housing. Yes, ma'am. You raised your hand. I finally saw it. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get to it. Too many buttons pushed. Trying to get to you. There you go. Okay, go ahead. You had your question. Oh, wait. There you go, Ms. Brown.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Oh my goodness. I've been trying to get on here for the longest. My daughter even tried.
I'm
I
so
tried.
sorry.
I can respond. I can respond now. I and she got it to type in one time. It's asked if could you see me?
Oh,
But you couldn't even
yeah.
see me but now you can see me. I've been
Yes,
in the whole
ma'am.
time. I've got a lot of notes, but you can continue and I can address those at the end. I just wanted to know if you could hear me.
Yes, ma'am. And yep, we would definitely take out time at the end. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for making it.
Yes, I've been here, but I just wanted to respond. I'm
Girl, I
sorry.
be talking. I just be going. I don't know if y'all came in or not.
That's okay. It's raised for a long time.
Okay.
Yes, but okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. And so, and you notice how I did the business opportunity. I broke each section down. So this top one is for the affordable housing. And then we go down to, hold on.
I can't hear it either.
I'm here now. I see it. I'm sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties tonight. All I said was thank you for saying that. The example that I gave, I broke it down to each program, and you will have that example in your in the classroom material, so that you can review it. And I see your hands raised. What did I say? Yeah.
I can't hear you.
You can't still hear me?
I
Can you
hear.
hear me now?
I think you have it on mute.
No, I can hear. Now she's on mute again.
Okay,
Okay, now you're
can you
off
guys
mute.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Tanya, can you
Yeah.
hear?
I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. So the examples will be in your back office of STMC case, your case business case. And that way, when you're filling out your business case, you'll be able, or answering the questions on homework, you'll be able to see my answers and kind of mirror, and you'll be able to see the steps by steps of how to do that case. I'm gonna stop this slideshow real quick, and I'm gonna go to the back office in the classroom, and we're gonna talk about that case. So I always go to classwork. Business structure, that's where we're at. Okay, it's not, y'all. Hold on just a sec. I want to make sure I show you guys that case study that's in your classroom. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it on the calendar. It'll be much easier because I'm even searching, and I'm the teacher, y'all. Business structure. Okay, underneath business structure, and I'll put it on the calendar. Let's see if you guys can see this. Can you guys see the business case?
Yes, I see it. That's on the business vision, right?
Yeah, this is underneath,
So the business vision and then business structure.
keep clicking that. This is under, yeah, business structure, what we're doing today. This is what we're doing today is business structure. And it's right underneath there. And it's for your information only because I believe it has all my information in it, just so that you guys can see, excuse me, how your business case is going to look. By the time you get your, oh no, you guys can fill it out. I did print it blank. It's in Word, so you can put your executive summary right here. What we talked about, your opportunity, your overview and background is your opportunity, problems, and statements, and then your background. And the current state is who in your area, if that is in your industry right now, who is your competition? And then we talk about the scope. That's what we just went over. What is your systems going to be like? What is your potential solutions? We're going to have that in there. And then by the time we're done with your workbook, we will have this filled out for you. We're going to talk about your measurable business benefits. How is your business bringing benefits to your customers? And we're going to actually build a calculation of how we can measure that you are doing good. Say, for instance, if you have a sales goals, if you have a t-shirt shop and you have a sales goal of selling 20 for this week, that's your goal. And then next month, we can revisit that goal setting because we already have it written down. We can revisit it and revamp and tweak it either upwards or downwards, depending on our sales from last month. So that's what that's used for. And then your assumption and your constraints. This is our mission steps. We won't step beyond that. There are some assumption, pursuit projects. Yeah, we won't. That's going to be your mission steps. And then we'll get down to your strategic alignment. And that's just your steps that who do you need to partnership? If you don't have strength in this one part in your business, who can you partnership or who can you hire out to do what your weekend? So that's that portion, your strength strategy alignment. And later on, do not have to worry about this portion. We will get into their cost benefits. Like I said, by the time you're done, all these questions will be answered and they will be in your workbook. When we get to budgeting, that's when we'll finish this cost benefit analysis, and and that'll be the end of your business case. And that's what most investors are looking for. That simple form right there in order to get investments. All right. When you consider, let's talk about your business structure. We're learning why you're in business, why you're going into business. We're learning who you are catering to. We're learning your customer. Each one of your customers have pain levels. There's 3 types. Remember, 1 is they are addicted to the pain level. They're addicted to the product. They can't stop. They need it. You're offering them another of that products that they need. 2, they run away from their pain level. They want a distraction from their pain level. What are you offering them to distract them from their pain level? Then the final customers are those who like to grow from their pain. Your customer wants to make themselves better. How is your products going to make them better? There's 3 types of customers, and that's who we're going to cater to, all 3. So you found that off. Now we got to find out what business structures you choose influence everything from day to day of your operation to taxes, how much your personal access is at your personal access is at risk. You should choose a business structure that gives you the right balance of legal protection and benefits. So you need to consider these questions when you're choosing your business structure for a small business. Do you need liability protection? Do you need insurance for your company? Do you need to attract investors? Do you want to get started in this pre-development and then turn it into a franchise where you're no longer running it? You're just handing them this book that we created and someone else is running your business all over the United States? Or do you want to maintain a complex business structure like a corporation, like a nonprofit, like our nonprofit has nonprofit side donations, but yet we still have profitable programs such as daycare, but our profitable program is donated right back into our nonprofit for the operational expenses. And that's how we keep our nonprofit flowing financially. So what kind of structure do you want? The type of structure you choose can affect several factors. And it does, you guys. Day-to-day operations, how much you pay in taxes, the amount of required paperwork, risk of personal liabilities, and the ability to raise capital. So let's get into some of these structures. There's 6 of them. Sorry, you guys. You can outline your business plan and research different business structures. And now it's time to choose your structure. However, you're a new company. Your new company fits into more than one type of business structure. So how do you choose the right one? Here are 6 factors to consider when choosing your structure. Control. If you want primary control, consider a sole proprietary or LLC. And this is you working by yourself. You have full control. Nobody else is in your business. Really, in your business. So sorry, not that funny. So how do you choose? LLC. Partnerships bring in others, but the control can be detailed in partnership agreement. You can have a partnership that only has 5% of your company, but yet they're backing you in finances. Agreement or corporation we require a board. Those are your control factors you want to consider. Capital investment. How are you going to fund this business? Corporation can source funding such as investors and bank loans by selling stocks or secure more funding. Single proprietors, sorry, y'all, I can't even say the word right now. Proprietorship, use their own credit. So you're going to use your own credit or take on a partner who has good credit. Hint, hint. An LLC also has difficulty raising funds, but it's always necessary for the owner to use their own personal assets or credit. So if you want to use your own assets and credits, we're going to show you one of the business structures that you can fall underneath. Another consideration is your flexibility. Review your goals and business plan, then compare how each structures align with your plans. The structure should support growth and change, not limit in potential. So how flexible do you want your business to be? 4th is complexity. Sole proprietorship is simple business structure, but it can also be hard to find outside funding. Partnerships require signed agreements for roles and profits. Corporations and LLC must report to the state and federal government. So you see, that has a lot of intricate partners that we have to contact and keep track of and all that stuff. We also have to consider your liability. Determine how much personal liability you want to carry. A corporation has at least least amount of liability, since a creditor or a customer can sue the corporation, but do not have access to our personal access. Shepherd's Transformation Mansion can be sued. I cannot be sued as the founder because we are a corporation. An LLC, a limited liability company, that's a LLC, has the same protection and tax benefits. So also LLCs do not have to be, cannot be, you as an LLC owner cannot be sued. It's protecting your house, your car, everything is protecting it. Partnership shares liabilities. So if you want to just have you and a partner in the business, guess what? You too will be sued if something comes up. In a sole proprietor, you carry all the financial responsibilities. Now, you also want to consider taxes. How much taxes you want to pay? Who do you want to pay? Okay, determine how much you will have to pay in taxes. Sole proprietaries and LLC owners pay personal tax, income taxes. So the money you bring in from your business, you have to pay the personal taxes on it and on your company's taxes. Partners claim their share of the profit as personal income. Corporation files their own taxes, tax returns, paying taxes on profit, but they also have more taxes options and exemptions. We are tax exempt from paying state nonprofit 501c3 from state, but you do have to report to them quarterly and annually. Real quick, we're going to go in and talk about Small Business Association had put together a slideshow. It will be 5 minutes, and that way I can go use the restroom. I love you guys. Here you go. Make sure y'all can hear it. Wait. For the cause. Move everything out my way. I can't see y'all. Volume. There it is. Now, this is a business structure video, and it's only, I think, 5 minutes, you guys.
Choosing the business structure is an important first step in starting. Each business structure has its advantages and disadvantages. This video will go over each of the business structures and give you an approach for how to decide business structure. Keep in mind, this is not business advice, but a means to help you explore the different business structures and help you decide which is right for you. If you're still unsure which business structure to choose, consult with an expert. First thing we need to talk about is informal versus formal business structures. Informal business structures, partnerships, and general partnerships. Informal business structures are simple and fun, and thus are a great way for testing a business in a low-risk environment. They allow you to see if the business will be successful without committing too much time and effort in creating a formal business structure. Informal business structures are also great if most of your starting clients are people you are familiar with. However, informal business structures do not have asset protection. What this means is that if someone sues you, or you have another business loan, your house, your car, or your personal savings are at risk. Asset protection is important when you're growing rapidly, as customers you know personally, when you're making a significant amount of money, or your business is inherently risky. Formal business structures provide credibility, personal asset protection, and help build business credit. So if you're planning on having customers you aren't familiar with or rapid growth, you'll probably want to choose an LLC or corporation. As mentioned before, one of the biggest benefits of choosing a formal business structure is the personal asset protection provides. In addition, formal business structures also add credibility to your business that informal business structures don't provide. There are two options for formal business structures: corporations and LLCs. Corporations tend to be more complex than business structures. But generally speaking, our program is starting business structure. Corporations also have double taxation, which means that your profits corporations are great if they're stock exchange. Corporations are also able to more efficiently calculate between taxpayers and main investment in the company. If you need money from potential investors, or are looking to carry money over more efficiently between taxpayers, the corporation is the better choice. LLCs are a much simpler business structure, and allows quick work and are easier to start. Key. And pass-through taxation, which means your profits are only taxed once, and all benefits of a formal business structure, including personal asset protection and increased credibility of the business. In general, it's more beneficial to start as an LLC than starting a small business due to the simplicity and the pass-through taxation. You can always change your business structure and its classification at a later date. If you decided that you need asset protection, and that the simplicity and flexibility of a limited liability company suits your needs, you have a strong, formal business structure in place, registered with your state and the federal government, and you'll be free to go on and make a profit. A business structure is different than a tax classification, however.
Okay.
There's three options for how to be taxed. As your LLC grows and makes more profit, you may decide to use a different
Let's
tax
see.
strategy to save money and reinvest profits. As we discussed before, the default tax status for an LLC is passed through. For a single member LLC, the LLC is treated as a disregarded entity, and the tax is passed through to the member. If there are multiple members, the LLC is taxed as a corporation. Pass-through taxation means all distributions, which is what payments to LLC members are called, are subject to employee taxes. An LLC, which allows to be taxed as an S corp, allows members to become employees of the LLC so they can be paid salary as well as a distribution. Both of these are taxed differently. It's a more complicated process that requires additional professional general services and is typically more closely scrutinized by the IRS. So it is only recommended if you know ahead of time that you will be making a certain profit, you can manage administrative fees. You can watch our video on the topic for more details. An LLC can also opt to be taxed as a C corp, which is the default tax status of a corporation. But the same general restrictions apply. You should really only consider it when you know you will be making a large amount of money, but you want to reinvest back into the company in different tax years, at which point you should talk with a licensed accountant. You have many choices when forming a
I put the CC up so you guys can see it.
and don't have anything at stake, an informal business structure, like sole proprietorship, partnership, may be sufficient. If you're doing business in volume or with anything at risk, the level of asset protection is provided by a formal structure, namely an LLC or a brokerage. Unless you're willing to deal with more complicated administration, taxes, or are looking to reinvest money in a company or gain investors, the LLC is usually the best choice for small businesses. If you know you're going to make a surplus of it and want to save on important taxes, an S corp tax classification might interest you. We have more information as well as tools and guides on the business formation process for each state at our website, How to Start an LLC. If you found this video helpful, give us a like and subscribe for more videos like this so we can continue to deliver useful content to our employers. I'm coming from the Useful Information Company, wishing you good luck.
Sorry, y'all couldn't hear that so well. I'll work on that next time. Oh, let's stop that, please. So we had a little video in that video, and since you guys couldn't hear it, it is also in the classroom in your materials. So you guys can go ahead and review that on your own, and then you'll be able to do your know what's kind of business structure, and we'll talk more about that when you sign up for your one-on-one business planning. Okay, so I'm going to go over a brief of what he was talking about. The disadvantage of informal businesses. Informal businesses are your sole proprietorship and your partnerships. No personal liability protection. You have in informal business structures do not offer personal liability protection. Your house and everything else is up for grabs if something happens in your business and there's a disagreement. And they win, if they win. Okay, let's put that on there. This means your personal assets, your car, your house, your bank card accounts are all at risk in the event, excuse me, your business is sued or if in default on debt. Only low profitable, low risk business should operate as informal business. If you don't have a, if you're not going to be making a lot of money, this is just a hobby and you just writing journals just to receive maybe 100 to 500 to 15, something right there, then hey, go for it. Because you know that there's not a liability, you're not going to have someone come sue you for your product. If you're that trustworthy, yes, please, by all means, start off slow. Another disadvantage is zero tax benefits. Sole proprietors and partnerships paid self-employment taxes and income taxes on their not net profit. When a business becomes profitable, it will be very expensive to be taxed as an informal business structure. So when your business starts booming, I'm gonna need you to change your business format, your business structure, and you can change it. And the great thing about it, you guys, you're not stuck. You can change it anytime just to keep you out of trouble. Don't think once you pick your business structure that it has to stay. No, ma'am, it does not. Okay, it limited in growth potential. High tax burdens and lack of liability protection can keep the business from successful because you're paying more in taxes and liability protection than it's taking all your gross income. It's taking all of it. Your net income is taking it. Reduce credibility and branding opportunities. A sole proprietor's baby, my dog. No. A sole proprietor and partnership must invoice, receive payments, open a bank account, and market with their surnames, unless the state allows them to register and maintain a doing business as name. So, as far as, stop it, don't do that. Sorry, my dog.
I can't hear you.
You guys can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And you can always, who can't hear me, you can also see this recap in our classroom, so don't be discouraged. And we also have the CC on so that you can hopefully read what I'm saying also. We'll work on these live things, y'all, that our classroom. Okay, yeah, so you can do business as me as my brand as an author, my name is Tracy Jones Ross, but I'm doing business as my author's name is Abba's Baby Girl. So you see the difference? So you can do business as, you don't have to put in your, but the rest of the business is all going to be underneath your credit, your social. So, but you can change your name. All right, the disadvantage and advantage of formal business structures. Now, these formal business structures, that's your LLC, that's your corporation, and those are those structures. The only disadvantage of forming a formal legal structure are cost and maintenance, which is so true, you guys. For a profitable business, these disadvantages are outweighed by financial and legal advantages, and it is. I love the protection we have as a nonprofit corporation. It relieves the soul. I'll put it that way. The advantage of formal business structure: personal liability, Formal business structures like LLC and corporation provide personal liability protection. That means that your personal assets, your cars, your bank accounts are protected from the event your business is being sued or in default of a debt. Tax benefits for formal business structures like LLC and corporations have the option to customize their tax structure. This allows the businesses to use the best tax strategy for their circumstances. The growth potential, formal business structures like LLC and corporations can grow in profit and risk because they provide personal liabilities and tax benefits. The credibility and consumer trust, LLCs and corporations generally earn more trust from both banks and consumers than do an informal business structure like sole proprietorship. This can impact a business ability to take out loans and affect marketability. How to register your business to protect your business name. You want to choose a business name that reflects your brand identity and does not clash with the type of goods and services you are serving. Once you settled on a name you like, you need to protect it. There are 4 different ways to register your business name. Each way of registering your business serves a different purpose, and some may be legal, some may be legally required depending on your business structure and location. So we're going to learn how the entity name protection you at state level. Your trademark protects you at the federal level. So if you have a trademark for your business, it's at the federal level, but your entity name, your name, doing business as, is protected on the state level. Doing business as does not give you legal protection, but it might be legal requirement. On most of the forms that you are going to be filling out for your business application to the state, you will have that on there. Doing business as, they will ask you that. Domain name protects your business and website address. You guys, oh my goodness. Let me tell you, this domain name, my sister has gotten me into this. I told you guys that my sister is my marketing and my branding and the vice president of our nonprofit. Well, with her expertise, she told me to go Google on GoDaddy.com. And I Googled my name and I bought the domain of my name. And she showed me something else. After I bought my domain for $2 for a whole year, $2 a month for a whole year, she said, now look at this. She had me go back on there and try to sell my domain name. Do you know my domain name right now today is worth $900? I thought that was so amazing. I never understood how people protected their brand. And this is how. Your domain name is where we're going to set up your website, where we're going to set up your Microsoft Office system. All this comes with this domain if you paid for it for a year. And we can show you how to set up that domain for a year under $24 a month for the whole year. And we can get you started with your business getting started by protecting your business name. So reach out to us and find out how we do that. All right. Each of these names registers are legal, independent. Most small businesses try to use the same name for each kind of registration, but you are not normally required to. I went ahead and ordered all my domains for the business vision plan, and you guys will see now we have a new email address for them. Not only do you get a domain for a website and protection of your business name, but you can also get started on your email addresses that has your domain in it. So my email address for this business class is business vision planning at TracyJonesRoss.com. So I own that. No one else can own that. No one else can get any profit off of that. And that's what we want to do for your business too. Your entity name can protect the name of your business at the state level. Depending on your business structure and local states may require you to register a legal entity name. Your entity name is how the states identified your business. Each state may have different rules about what your entity name can be and usage of company suffix. Most states do not allow you to register a name that has already been registered by someone else, and some states require your entity name to reflect the kind of business it represents. In most cases, your entity name registration protects your business and prevents anyone else in the state from operating underneath the same entity name. However, there are expectations pertaining to states and business structure. Check with your state for rules about registering your business. And during our one-on-one with you, we will make sure that you are in compliance with South Carolina state. And if someone's on here that's not from South Carolina, please let me know. We will look up your state information. Your trademark. A trademark can protect the name of your business, goods, and services at the national level. Trademarks prevent others in the same or similar industry in the United States, the whole United States, y'all, for using your trademark name. For example, if you were an electric company and wanted to call your business Springfield Electronic Accessories, and one of your products' screen covers 5,000 trademarks, those names would prevent others' electronic businesses or similar products from using those same names. They can't use them, not even a part of it. Business in every state are subject to trademarks infringement lawsuits, which can prove costly. That's why you should check your prospective business, your products and service name against the official trademark database maintained by the United States Patent and Trademark Office. The next thing was doing business as DBA name. You might need to register your DBA, also known as trade name, fictitious name, or assumed name, with the state, county, and city of your business is located in. Registering your DBA name does not provide legal protection by itself, but most states require you to register your DBA if you use one. Some business structures require you to use DBA. Even if you're not required to register a DBA, you might want to anyway. I promise you, you do. A DBA lets you conduct business under a different identity from your own personal name or your formal business entity name. As an added bonus, getting a DBA and EIN number, a federal tax identification number, or an employment identification number, also allows you to open up a business account. So we want you to do a doing business as, so we can get your business account open from the bank. Multiple business can go by the same DBA in one state, so you're less restricted in what you can choose. There are also many leeways in clarity of business function. For example, a small business owner could use, once again, the Springfield Electronic Accessory for their entity name, but they use TechBuddy for their doing business as. Just remember that the trademark infringement law will still apply. Determine your DBA requirement based on your specific location. Requirements varies with business structure as well by state, country, county, and municipal municipality, sorry. So check with the local government office and the websites to find out about DBA. Now, I talked more about the domain that I brought, and this is the information on that. If you want an online presence for your business, start by registering a domain name and do it under your do it underneath your doing business as name. Also know your website address or UL, and that domain will give you that website address. Once you register your domain name, no one else can use it for as long as you continue to own it. It is a good way to protect your brand present online. If someone else has already registered the domain you want to use, that's okay. Your domain name doesn't exactly need to be the same as your legal business name, trademark, or doing business as. For example, Springfield Electronic Accessories could register their domain name as techbuddyspringfield.com. See, but they still have a portion of their company's name, DBA, in there. You'll register your domain name through a registered service such as GoDaddy or Google. Consult a director of credible registration to determine which one is safe to use, and then pick one that offers you the best combined price and customer service. You will need to renew your domain register on a regular basis. Like I told you guys, I bought mine for, one of them I bought for 12 months, the other one I bought for 2 years. So I don't have to worry about renewing that one for 2 years for our nonprofit. So the last thing that we're gonna be going over today will be an example of starting a t-shirt business. How to start it online. Now this is online. You don't have to have any of your things in your house business. Online t-shirt business designs, customized print, sales, ships t-shirts to paying customers. This display their designs on a website storefront with customers can view and purchase them. Some online shirts business owns their equipment used to print their t-shirt. So if you have your own, we will do it a little bit different. While other partners with separate companies, third party to print their shirts. Sorry, ready to form your LLC? Let's get started. So for planning your online t-shirt business, you will form your online t-shirt business into a legal entity. You're going to register your online t-shirt business for taxes as an LLC. You're going to open up. Then once you get your, once you register it online as a legal entity and you have registered with the state, you take that paperwork and you're going to go open up a mega account. And I always say to build your business credit, apply for one credit card for your business. That's how you begin building your business credit. But we'll talk about that another time too. Set up an account for your online t-shirt business. Get the necessary permits and license for your online t-shirts. We'll find out what that is. If you need any kind of license, get your online t-shirt business insurance. Every business should have a minimum insurance. And I give it's $5 a month or $10 a month, and we'll talk about those. Define your online t-shirt business brand. We're going to create your online t-shirt website. And then guess what? We've set up your systems. So there are 10 steps in building this business. Step 1, a clear plan is essential for success as an entrepreneur. It will help you map out specific of your business and discover some unknowns. A few important topics to consider. What are the startup and the ongoing costs? Who is your target market? How much can you charge customers? And what will your business name be? What are the costs involved in opening an online t-shirt? The cost of opening an online t-shirt business are minimum. With a website and a few integrated apps from the online e-commerce business platform like Shopify, even without an initial investment, you can have a business up and running in a matter of hours. You can also easily connect your business to a t-shirt printing company and shipping company within minutes. There are also companies that combine both service. But if you have your own equipment at home, you can do all the shipping and the printing yourself. Who are we going, what are the ongoing expenses for an online t-shirt business? Printing, if you have employees, their salaries, or don't forget your salary, don't forget to pay yourself. Packing and shipping costs, advertisement and promotion deals, royalties, license, sub-license fees for the use of designs, and create and copyright by others. Some are flat rate free contracts, while others may charge a set price for the specific number. Royalties are often paid as a percentage of gross receipts from the sales. So those are, if you have using a picture that someone else has already copyright, they get royalty off that picture that you are using. That's what they're referring to. Second step, form a legal entity. The most common business structure types are sole proprietorship, I cannot say that tonight, y'all. Partnership, limited liability corporation, companies, and corporation. Establishing a legal business entity such as an LLC or corporation protects you from being held personally liable if your online shirt business is sued. You want to register your taxes. You will need to register for a variety of state and federal before you can open your business. In order to register for taxes, you will need to apply for an EIN number. It is really easy and free. An EIN number, an employment identification number, also known as a Federal Employment Identification Number, FEIN, or a federal tax identification number. It's like your Social Security number for your business. The unique 9-digit EIN number also, allow the IRS to identify your business tax and reporting. No matter what kind of business you have, it is usually a good idea to get an EIN number. Here are some advantages of an EIN number. You cannot get, I repeat, you cannot get a bank account for your business without this EIN number. I promise you, you can't. A business bank account will simply simplify the process of tracking and managing your professional expenses. You can also build business credit and qualify for loans and grants with this number. I'm not going to play the video this evening because the video sound was not that great. So I am going to let you guys look at that in your in your classroom for that. We're going to carry on.
Hi, I'm Tony here at the Village Information Company, and today we're talking about EINs.
Oh no.
We'll discuss what they are, how you might monitor.
Okay, so the EIN number. The IRS has specific established rules and determine when you need to apply for your EIN for your business. If any of the following statements are true, you need to get one. Your business has employees. Your business is a partnership or a corporation. Your business files excess taxes. Your business withholds taxes from non-waging income paid to non-resident aliens. You have to have an EIN number when it comes to those things. EIN is necessary. You will need an EIN number before you can hire employees. Employees will file their taxes separately underneath the LLC 1040 form. Employers need an EIN number for LLC to set up your payroll. And the IRS will use this business EIN to track your payroll taxes. The EIN number is necessary to register for your state employment taxes as well. The corporation reveals protection business owners from personal liability for their business debts. Maintain the corporate veil also establish a credible and professionalism by allowing your business to have its own identity separate from its owner. An EIN will help you prevent identity theft also for your company. Your social security number will be more private. It also likely for someone to break into your account when you keep your business financial and your personal separate. And you know that is a number one bookkeeping thing. Keep your business accounts separate from your personal accounts. If you're writing from your personal account for your business, write in your memo business and write what it's about on there so that when time comes for you to file your taxes and you want your business expenses, you already have it in the memo on your bank statement. I can't express that enough. If you have a personal account right now and you're using it for your startup of your business, go through your bank account now of what you spent on your business as of today and write business on it so we can keep track of your startup count, your startup costs. Very important. As you see in the picture on the side here, this is the IRS, how to apply for EIN. This is the website and what it'll look like. Applying for your EIN, the form is called SS4, Application for Employees Identification Number. You can submit it by fax or you can send it in by mail. And we will go walk it once we're done with your whole lesson, or you can take this form right now. And if you want me to review it, I will review it for you. But this will also be in your classroom. Your online EIN application process, what type of business do you wish to start will be your first question that they're going to ask you. They're going to identify your structure. And that's what we talked about today, your structure of your business. And then it's going to ask you, when do you want to start are you just starting a new business? And then you come back and you also have to fill this out when you're hiring employees, or if you're using it for just getting a bank. They need to know why you want this EIN number. So that's what the next question you will answer. The next question you will answer was the responsibility party. That'll be your name in there, and you have to put your social in there. That will be replaced with your EIN number as soon as you receive it. Then you will no longer have to use your EIN number, your social security for this, just for this portion. How does an online t-shirt business earn income? An online t-shirt business makes money by advertising and selling t-shirts on a business website. Remember, that's your domain that we're going to buy with your business name. Many t-shirt businesses also make money by creating and selling original artistic design as well as customer designs or wording requests by individual customers. The price charge usually allows for a profit margin between, remember this, you guys, 50 to 75%. You want to mark up from 50 to 75% of your expenses of your material, how much it prints, how much shipping is. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out how much it costs to create your product or your services. Then we're going to break them down. We're going to break them down to the material, to the shipping, how we're going to get it to our thing. And then once we have that full amount, we're going to multiply it by 75% to get your overage. How can you make your business more profitable? After establishing a brand and gaining popularity online, many online t-shirt businesses owners decide to establish a physical business location as well. It's often easier to follow and cater to local trends with physical location, even if it's only a temporary pop-up shop. And by the end of this class, that is what I want to put on for you guys. I want a mock pop-up shop to see how your product is. That's called a tester. We are going to do a business tester beta pop-up shop to see if your product is wanted in your area. Once you have registered and some owners expand their business to include other type of clothing to increase revenues. Once you have registered and copyright a number of your designs, you will also receive additional revenues for copyright and royalty fees. Excuse me. Businesses that have earned sufficient operations capitals can also reduce printing. I'm teaching, husband. I will call you right back. Okay. Capital and also reducing printing costs, increasing profit by investing in their own printing equipment. So if you have your own equipment, that also cuts out the cost of third party. Once they have earned additional income by contracting with other businesses to provide print services. So you got your own equipment at home now. So now guess what? You can take one of your shirts, put on one of your own shirts, go to a business and offer your services to a local business to bring advertisements, walking advertisement. That's how you grow your business. And guess what? That is the end of our presentation for today. So we have gone over purpose. What is your purpose? Why are you in business? What is your purpose? We have gone over who are you targeting it to? Who is your product or your services going to? Once we found that out, we're journaling this all this week, these past 3 weeks. Now, what kind of business structures do you want? Let's start out. My suggestion for a small business until you get out of pre-development, LLC. LLC will give you coverage of your own personal liability, but it also protects you during your testing time. Just how I'm doing right here with you guys. I am testing this business class, teaching this business class with you guys. Totally free. We're testing it. We're putting it out. See how you guys respond. See how your business come about after this class. Get you guys' input. Put your input on the website. And again, guess what? Now we're moving into the second part of development and actually putting on our program. The next class, they're going to be paying. The next class, they'll have a different workbook because you have created the whole workbook for the whole program off of your lessons that we are creating for you. So you see how it builds upon builds. First, I had to find out, what do I want to offer people? A lot of people want to go into business. So I want to teach a class. So I started out there. So I advertised on Facebook. I advertised in church. Oh, do you guys want to take a business class? That's the prototype. So now, next you'll move into, okay, we ran through this project. We ran through it to see how it worked, what it takes to get your products out, what it takes to get your services out. Now we're going to mark down every minute. How much did that cost? How much does my time cost? And we're going to add that all together. Once again, add 75% on top of that to 100%. And then we charge, that's what you're going to be charging. I'm going to take you to one more thing. We're going to take you back to your classrooms before we end this. And make sure that we're all on one accord. Once again, we are underneath the business vision portion in your classwork. This presentation that you just saw is the purpose slide, Google slideshow. The business case that is in Word, that by time we're done, this will be in your folder. If you would like to go ahead and start that, it's fine. If not, I will build that off of your answers in your homework assignments. These are the 2 videos that were also in your presentation. But if you just want to watch the video and not go back through the slideshow, they are right there through. They will walk you through what type of business structure you would like to create for your business, what protections you would like, and it would also walk you through the website portion of getting your EIN number. This week's homework. And I will put it on the calendar, and I'll put it up on the first part of your, I will put it up on the calendar, and I will put it in the first part of the stream. I'll make sure it's on there. Next week homework, and what we're going to be going over is our leadership, back to our leadership in business. We're going to be influencing, using the influencing leadership strength for personal and business development. That's what we're going to be doing next week. We're going to be reflecting on who you are. We're going to be thinking about your experiences and your motives, and why you want to open up your business and how you see yourself and how others sees you. Then consider how your strength shapes you and what you do and how you do and why you do it. So this is going to help you in your business of knowing thyself. Using the Cliff Strength every day. We're going to start giving you lessons, homework assignments on using one of your strengths. And you will have to write in your journal of how you used your strength, your leadership strength this week. The more you practice your leadership strengths before you become, as a business owner, I'm gonna put it that way. As a business owner, it becomes natural. Your communication skills become natural. Your clear message becomes natural. So this is why we're gonna begin to start giving assignments to use your strength base every day. Then we're gonna watch out for the blind spots. We're gonna talk about the blind spots in this influence leadership strength base. And then we're not only going to just talk about the blind spots, we're going to talk about the strength, but we're also going to talk about the talents and the skills that you need to bring about to be an influence business owner. So this is what we're going to be looking at. I have already put in your materials for next Monday. You already have videos in there over every strength that we're going to be going over, and how to lead leadership. And what the homework assignment will be for this one will be, I'm going to move it. I'm sorry, that is just disjunctional. Sorry, that's not fluent, but we're going to get it there. The homework assignment I will put on the calendar, and it will be in this classroom, your leadership character. It will be underneath your influence leadership, personal and business development. I will have your homework assignment in that tab. And also I will build a calendar for you guys, and it will be in there. Stop sharing. I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's stop sharing this as soon as I can. I'm gonna thank you guys for being here. For those who are on live with us and watching this on YouTube, we are signing out. We're gonna have our personal conversation. Come on, join our business class, and you can have these personal conversations too. But until next Monday, we'll see you guys later. Hi, you guys. I'm back. We're turning off this recording. Now we can get into some personals and some questions. I saw a hand raised. Do you guys have any?
It was my hand. Hi, Miss Tracy.
Hi, beautiful.
I was because now I don't see my face on the screen, but I'm still in class, and I don't. When I look to see the number of people in the class, I don't see my name tonight.
You're here though. I promise you, I got you. I see you.
Oh, okay. You see me?
I
Okay.
see you, girl.
I
Do you have
but
any
I
questions?
do have I have where you where I was having first audio issues in the beginning from
Yes.
the about the EIN,
Mhm.
us registering, going into the IRS website to register our business.
Mhm.
Would you, but if you, this is where we need to know which structure we're
Yes.
gonna use. Um we have to choose it once we apply for that EIN number as to what structure
Yes.
we want. Okay.
That's going to be the first question they're going to ask you. And what type of business are you getting into?
The transitional housing for teens and young
Oh,
adults.
okay. I remember. I got your back.
You
Okay.
got me. You got my information. I turned it in.
Yes. I haven't looked at everybody's yet. So I'm excited about you. I'm glad you said that. Now, are you going to run it as a nonprofit or a corporation?
Nonprofit.
Go in my emails, set up a one-on-one with me. There's a lot of things. There's not a lot. I'm going to reword that. Your homework assignments is answering the questions that we got to put together. But
Okay.
you and I also have to put together, we also have to put together your bylaws.
Okay.
Nonprofit's a little bit different, so we're going to put together your bylaws. And are you here? You're here local? Yeah, you're here local.
Yes, I am. Yes, ma'am.
I have all those already in our nonprofit. So what I'm going to do is show you ours, and you can just piggyback off of ours. That way you don't have to work as hard, because we have a youth one and I have it all outlined for you, but I want to meet one-on-one so I can make sure that you have a clear understanding of everything. I don't want to feed you all of it at once and you don't have a clear understanding of what you need. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
do it. So email me when you have available so us to get on a Zoom meeting one-on-one, and I am going to walk you through your EIN number. You not only EIN number, because you're gonna, like I said, for your EIN number, you're gonna need all your bylaws and stuff like that. And
Okay.
we have to find out how many board members do you have already?
4.
Excellent. Perfect. I was about to say you have to have board members, and they're local here.
Yes.
Okay.
One
I
of
want to
them
be
on the phone. Margaret.
I won't be I won't
Hi,
be on the
Margaret.
board too. So I'm here
Okay.
too.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes.
stop playing with
Yes.
me. We just gonna bring
Yes.
this. Look, what's gonna happen is, be truthful, I'm glad we're not recording no more. What's gonna happen is we had that underneath ours. But guess what? I'm not gonna run it. You are. And guess what? I'm gonna give you my whole program that's already written up, because I'm focusing on veteran women. Why can't you be focused on the youth? I'm not one of
Absolutely.
those. I'm not one of them entrepreneurs that I'm gonna hide something from you just because I already got it done. No, you're about to have this whole thing. We need to set up a meeting where we can meet in person, so I can hand you guys all this, so you guys can get ready for those grants for next that's coming up. So we need ASAP. Us in your organization, we need a board meeting. As soon as you put a board meeting, we're gonna go over the bylaws. Let's do a board. Okay. Thank you, Father. Very good, Lord. Tell me when your board meeting is.
Okay.
At that board meeting, I will present the bylaws that we all have to agree on. So we might as well get it done in that board meeting.
Yes,
And that way we can send it
ma'am.
in. And I'll show you how you get your 501c from IRS, and we will go from there. Let's get this started. Yeah.
Yes,
What I'll do,
ma'am.
I'll
Ma'am.
scratch that off STMC. STMC was going to give you the youth one and the youth one program. And we're not even gonna bother with. We're gonna give it over to you. That's why
Yes,
you're here.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Glory.
So as soon as you set up your board meeting, you email me it. I will be there. And we're gonna get this, we're gonna have a real board meeting and we're gonna go over our bylaws. We're gonna agree on our bylaws. We're gonna sign them. They have to be signed and we turn them into IRS. We're gonna get your EIN number. We're gonna get you started. There's lots of grants money for youth right now. Lots of them. Lots.
So,
Okay. That's the purpose of why we're here. We're here to build together. That's it.
amen.
Amen. Y'all done got me pumped off the youth now. Oh, stop playing. I'm ready for them. I'm ready. Is there anybody else since we got that taken care of? Oh, let me ask, what's your nonprofit name? Have you thought of a name?
Shirley's home.
Shirley's Homes?
Yes, Shirley's home. My mom was
Okay.
a advocate of helping children. She was a school teacher. She passed away young, 49 years of age, and she would work all day at a school and then go and work 4 hours at the group home before she would come home to her own kids.
Right.
I got to tell you the story, how I
That's
came
gonna
up
be
with
your
this name.
story. Go ahead. That's gonna be amazing when you do your pitch and you tell about your mama. That's gonna be amazing. So you know you have to
Yes,
have
ma'am.
that part of the story in there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I'm
that's it.
excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited because the youth needs us. They need something to do.
They do.
They don't even want to stop hearing guns just because other
No,
people are
ma'am.
getting guns. No,
And I
so
trained officers for 5 years at Alvin S. Glenn. I dealt with more kids that would cry to me at 17 and 12 than a little bit. I have to tell you the story.
that sounds wonderful. I'm excited to hear about it. And we're going to write that story into your executive statement. And it's about to be powerful. All right. So,
Yes,
hey,
ma'am. Thank you.
it's my honor. Thank you. Thank you for answering the call because I have all these different ideas of who we can help with the affordable housing. I'm not going to do it all myself. I can't. Just like y'all can't do everything in your own business. You have to find partnerships that are like-minded. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anybody else? I'll shut up. Y'all know I talk.
So I do have a question though for while we're talking nonprofit.
Yes.
So because I'm actually in this class working on the for-profit, but I think Tanya as well. Do you recommend doing both at the same time?
I
Nonprofit,
reckon
for-profit, if you have a vision for a nonprofit as well.
now the question is does a program line up where you have to start them both at the same time?
No.
Exactly. So we focus on one program, get it started up and running. So your business and branding so people know who you are. So right now they don't know who we are at Shepherd's Transformation Mansion. So that's why we started the business program so our name can get out there. So start the one program or the service or the product that you can start now to bring in income. And then we work on the bigger portion. Like, for instance, for the youth housing, right now, we can rent the church out, or pay the church, give church a certain percentage of our donations that come in at the door. We can have a youth night. We can have Upper Room Fellowship Club with rap, gospel rap, like that. We can have youth talk, transformation talk. So you can do that now. You can start your programs now. Your ones that are don't cost nothing, just to get your name out there. And then the other services that we need to pull things together, like workbooks and we need to get property for the housing. That'll come. We're working on that behind the scenes while we're working on stuff that we can bring funding in. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. Yeah. I got stuck on that too. I got stuck on that for about 1.5 years with my nonprofit in the very beginning when I first got established. All I could see was, affordable housing. I want this property. I want this property. Why y'all not giving me this property? Because they don't know me. They don't know me from Adam Apples. And my expectation was that my daddy God said me to open this up. So y'all need to give me this property. No, Daddy God told me to open it up, but there's a process. I almost got discouraged a year and a half ago, but then one of my board members was like, Sister Tracy, you need to just one program at a time. Like in Washington State, we have a food bank, we have a furniture bank furniture bank for people, and we have a juice. We're getting a juice mobile, a truck, and then we go juicing. We have those 3 programs up and running in Washington State. I need to get the juicing done out here in church so I can do it after church so we can have good juicing. But so and out here I started the business class, and I am going to start the Upper Room Fellowship Club at the church on nights. So see, by running those programs, I'm bringing income in, and the journals, I'm bringing those income ins of what I had in my hand. God said we have everything in our hand. What in your hand can you do now for your organization? Can you do a journal for the youth right now? And then put it out there and then have other people buy it, saying it's donation for our youth? Certain things like, can you partnership with a t-shirt person who's in the business and sell t-shirts to get income coming in so that we can throw a party for the youth and so they can get to know us? Are we going into the schools? Are you in the schools where they are? Have you partnership with the schools? They have I think it's called the McKinley Act, if I can say it right. You can partnership with the Richland County or whatever school district you're in, and start going in there and giving classes to them so those students can get to know you. See, those are programs we can start now without any money. And that gets our name out there. That'll get the name of the house out there, because we're doing business as the name of the nonprofit, but our programs, it's transformation talk, real talk with our teens. Let's get started. Going to schools and all you do is talk to them. Real talk, like real talk, not none of this baby stuff, because these kids need real talk. So those things.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we can do is in your one-on-one time with me, which business were you doing? The counseling, right?
Cool.
Margaret, you was doing the counseling, right?
My 4 business is for funeral planning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I think I emailed you, or I will be emailing you. There are some license or classes you could take to get certified too.
Okay.
And I'll put that in your workbook. Yeah, that's another thing I look up for you guys too. If you need certification or license in any of your businesses from your answers of your workbooks, I just started this week on them. And I will look up and see what kind of schooling you need, if you need training, if you need any license for them, and I will have those in your workbook, and we will talk about that on our one-on-ones. And you guys can do one-on-ones anytime you want. I have no time frame. You guys can just email me and let me know when you want one-on-one, whether it's in person or not in person. Just let me know. I can come to you. We can meet at the church. We can meet at the library. We can meet at my house.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys. I just want to make sure you guys get all the information and get it correctly. And that way we can just, by 2023, we should be all up and running.
Yes, ma'am.
That's our goal.
All right.
So Tanya, you have anything to say?
No, ma'am.
Why you always giggle when I call your name? I love it. Well, ladies, I'm going to give y'all a break. I'm going to pray out because I never prayed in. I just started going because I'll be excited. I'll be up here. God be giving me the lessons to give y'all. I'll be like, oh, when's Monday? Wait, okay, Sunday's here. Y'all know, if y'all in our church, y'all know I do all my exercise on Sunday so I can crash on Monday so I can talk all Monday night. Ooh. Oh, okay. One more thing, y'all. Ooh, I don't know if y'all was in Sunday school or not, but it went right along with the service in Sunday afternoon. Okay, I don't know if it's just me, but he was teaching about Lazarus, and when Jesus told Lazarus, come forth, come up from the grave. But I forgot, y'all, he was bound up. His feet, his arm was bound up, and he had a cloth on his face. So how did he get out of the grave?
Mm.
That was so powerful to me. And God said, I give you this vision and you have all this information and I bind you up with it. But it's not until you accept it and you call it forth that you literally resurrect yourself from out of the grave into your business. That's what he gave me out of that Sunday. I was like, wow, yeah, because the grave, he was down in the grave, he said. And all it was is Jesus Christ's word says resurrection, resurrect him up out of the grave while he was bound. So we're about to be, and then I love the part, it goes, I should have said this part first. It says, Jesus said, tell the people to unwrap him. So what we're doing today right now is kind of ironic to that lesson. We are unwrapping your industry. We are unwrapping all your business. We are unwrapping why you want your passion for your business, why you want this. And we're about to bring it forth. It's about to resurrect and change and transform lives. And that's what I got out of that. I said, that is the most powerful Sunday school lesson. I never thought about that. But that's what we're about to do to people. Your business and what you guys are about to bring forth is about to resurrect people from out of their graves. Y'all are about to bring them forth into their culture and what they're supposed to do. I'm so proud of you ladies. Y'all just don't know. I am proud of y'all. We about to change lives.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Job. Yeah.
Oh no, y'all encouraged me so. It was one for y'all. I would not be in it. Well, let's pray us out. Huh?
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here.
I'm glad you guys are. Right. I love y'all to life. All right. Father, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for teaching us about our business structure. We thank you for teaching us about what we need to do to get our EIN number. And Father, we thank you that you just bringing this each step closer and closer to bringing our mission steps together to bring forth this vision. Father, now let every program, every product be brought down to its simplest form so that we may get the products out to the people. Father, teach us the way that you want us to go and how to frame it, Father. Even teach us how to advertise even now to get your name out of this vision out, Father. And Father, we will carefully give you all the glory and all the honor. And every board member and every business that we are connected to in this classroom, Father, I thank you that you will bring forth our pop shop be successful. When we do our pop-up shops, it's going to be successful and they're going to want it even more. And Father, we give you the praise and all the honor and all the glory. And we thank you for this week that we're about to have. Father, teach us how to lead into our strength, Father, and teach us to build on our communication skills so that we may be better business owners and kingdom builders. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. I love you guys alive. If you guys go into Only God's Word, I'll see you guys at prayer tomorrow or on Thursday at Bible study. If not, I will see you wonderful people on Monday. And we will talk about leadership strength again and the navigating through how you make those leadership strengths grow to build your business. I love you guys. See you next time.
Love you. Have a good one.
Okay.